It's episode 3, Claws of the Horde.
Now, is there going to be any spoopy mansions with weird butchery rooms in the bottom of it? Are there going to be any forests? I can see forests.
We jumped off the bridge, so I mean, it's consistent. It's consistent.
God, I forgot. It feels like it's been an eternity since that bridge fall happened.
Yeah.
He's been under there for a while.
Yeah, he's Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, right. Okay.
He can hold his breath a real long time. So one thing I didn't show off in this intro that you can do is the crows over there. You can totally shoot them, and sometimes they drop like ammunition. But instead, like, that one will just disappear entirely.
Oh, fuck you, Balsawood.
Yep.
Again, the only reason the actual city collapsed on itself is because their foundations are made of that shit.
Yeah. I was trying to check this out. I was like, is that... looks like a high school yearbook or something?
It kinda does. Kinda.
But instead, we're gonna go and get this sick brain juice. It's 200 brain juice. 200.
Sweet, some mean green.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of disappearing birds, this one up here is, just, I'm not even gonna say it, just, this is something special. This right here.
Alright. Ah! Okay, bye, buddy.
It literally happens every time. I have like 12 recordings of this one going up the stairs, and it happens every single time.
Oh, well, I mean, that was cool. And look, hey, look, more matches.
Yeah, the game's like literally just like, hey, remember matches exist?
Very necessary portion.
Yeah, we're gonna use a whole lot of them.
Oh, fair enough then. Is it just going to be the most effective way to quote-unquote stealth kill everything?
Shit. Yeah, pretty much. So what's interesting about that, when the stuff falls behind you, it's like actually rendered in-game. So the way the stuff like spazzes off at each other like is totally different every single time.
Huh.
And it always looks dumb.
And tell you what, he shouldn't be so concerned because we've already learned that all wood is punchable in this fucking world. Like,
yeah.
All he has to do is sneeze and that door will explode.
God, I wish you could like just punch through walls.
Yes, officer!
Yep. So we have a new save room, which is nice.
It's so lovely and peaceful.
Yeah, I really like the save music.
Is it merely the, like, that glitch when hopping over to the...
No, it's supposed to be like that. I actually missed this the first time. This map fragment's actually kind of sneaky, just because of the way it pulls you into the room.
Huh, it looks like a floor tile, yeah.
And there's also a another diary entry. This one is in December 2004. First day as a detective. My new partner, Myra Hansen, is a real firecracker. Tenacious and no-nonsense, my kind of woman. But I got to watch it around her, rather. She almost caught me checking out her ass today.
Nice. Well done, Castellanos.
Yep. He's your kind of guy.
Well, I mean, not for the exact same reasons. I mean, that ass is not... It's not quite what I would call bumping.
Yeah, but he has a magic ass. We've already established this.
This is true. This is true.
My head.
It must be all of those drills pushed into it.
They're not drills, they're just really long needles.
Oh, okay.
That makes it okay.
1 second, I need to take some painkillers.
Also, I checked the toilet. Made sure to check the toilet. There's
Yeah,
still
always
nothing
check
in.
that toilet for extra brain juice. It's extra fresh when it comes out of the toilet, actually.
I feel like it was a one-time thing.
Maybe.
You should find this useful.
So, remember the last couple of chapters we've been grabbing some keys?
Yes, I remember you saying.
Yeah, this is the bit where the game's actually like, hey, you should use those keys.
This way, please.
For a second when she stood there, I thought it was like a glitch where an NPC is supposed to try and walk past you because you're stood in the way. They just look kind of confused.
No, she was opening the gate for us.
Yeah.
She takes a real long time to open doors, though.
Fucking take your sweet time. This is video here. She's using up valuable footage.
Exactly. I should have just sped it up and put Benny Hill over the top. It would have made it infinitely more entertaining. I mean, we have a whole bunch of morgue drawers here, and we have 2 keys. I mean...
Have you checked which drawers then are the best ones to grab from right now?
It is entirely semi-random.
Entirely semi-random, huh?
Yeah, it's like the same general stuff is in there, but it's never behind the same drawers.
So vaguely what you're probably aiming for, I imagine, is the brain goo ones, right?
Absolutely. I think we actually look out pretty well in this episode.
Will allow you to open this door.
Because Chapter 3 also has a ton of keys, at least compared to what we've run into before.
Cool.
Inside, like, one small area. So yeah, you can literally just open any drawer.
And I take it by the end, you can open all the drawers.
Yeah, it's there are 2 more keys in the game than there are drawers.
Sweet. It's a lot of keys to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, it's slightly a trick question though, because 2 of the keys are inside one of the drawers.
What?
Yeah, one of the drops you can get is 2 keys.
Agony crossbow bits?
Yeah, we got explosive bolts. These things are real useful, as you'll see, not in this chapter, but chapter... Actually, no, you do see in chapter 3. But chapter 4, I use them for a more interesting purpose.
Sweet.
What do we get in the second one? Oh yeah, brain juice. We get brain juice.
Sweet!
It's good. It's 5k as well. So
That's
actually...
like a bunch. Holy shit. Also, I find it weird that that door, they closed it all the way. I feel like it'd be more appropriate if it was just sort of left hanging.
Also, you can get out of the safe zone there. They had another crack thing. And here's where the map pieces are actually going.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Crimson City with a K because they're cool.
Yep.
With a K.
With a K. No, I like the way the drawers shut because they basically... because that stuff stays there even if you don't pick it all up. Like, we had no space for the bolts.
Right.
So, like, it only shuts all the way if you've got everything out of it. So... Oh, new newspaper. Got serial killings continue. The police are baffled by the cause of death. How can there be 0 trace of the killer? More bodies found in Elk River community. Residents feel trapped in their homes.
They shouldn't really feel trapped in their homes. I'm just going to put it out there. Don't go to scary morgue butcheries. And watch out for falling cities.
We got a missing poster for Connolly.
Oh, while on patrol.
Yeah, he went missing on patrol. His patrol car was found abandoned. And then we shot him in the face.
Yeah. That seems like some kind of weird... God, how to describe it? I guess like alternate reality kind of things.
What do you mean?
Like, let's face it, you've interacted with a guy who's, like, people are mysteriously dying and, like, vanishing and shit, and they can't find any examples of it, but you're witnessing people. Like,
I love the sorry to interrupt. I love the twitch when the needles go in. If you actually watch, like when he puts the headset on thing, like as the needles go in, he just twitches. It's really subtle attention to detail. And as per usual for upgrades, we're just upgrading shit we can carry.
Yep.
It's just the smartest thing to do. Sorry, carry on with your point. I interrupted you.
All right, yeah. Well, it seems like you're interacting with a bunch of people and you're just killing them with weird powers and shit, and they can't find any evidence. Like, to me it feels like there's some kind of real world right now where you're wandering around killing people.
So you think we're the serial killer?
It kind of feels like you might be.
That's an interesting idea. I like that.
Or at the very least, like, you keep witnessing it and it's all that sort of like the return, the survivor's guilt, essentially, where you're like re-interacting with people over and over again.
That's a cool idea. I actually really like that idea. It's a cool concept. We have a new mechanic coming up. There are now bombs that we can dodge by bending over slightly.
Okay, sweet. Everyone knows bombs are blind.
I had way too much fun doing that, I'm not gonna lie.
I take it same disarming thing.
No, you have a little mini game. I let this go on. It's basically, it goes around one full circle. If it goes all the way around, it blows up. You gotta stop it in the blue.
Sweet.
Blue is in the goo, red is dead, to steal from Mr. Jesse Cox.
Sweet. Also, for that other trap thing, when you're doing that, like, undo the trap, does that risk going off and hurting you, or...?
Well, you mean like the tripwires?
Yeah.
No, it's literally whole day. That's the bombs are the only ones where you have to actually think about not blowing yourself up.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to try actively not to die like an idiot.
Yeah, the other ones, it's just like, hey, there's a trap here, press A.
Also, that house's design, it makes me think of the flippin', one of the mansions in Resi 4. Like, I half expected you to walk in on someone who's stoking a fire.
It's just like what you said, one of the mansions from Resi 4.
I mean, there are mansions for days, that motherfucker.
Yeah, that is very true, but I just found that kind of funny.
It only reminds me of one.
I walked back through this to point out that the door is not locked.
Okay.
You know, just felt like pointing out that door's not locked. We have an axe. I don't think have we seen an axe before? I know I talked about them.
You've yet to axe kill, no.
Yeah, you get to see the axe kill. The axe kills are...
I hope they're just vicious as hell. Oh, take that, bot. Why would you use the box? You have a perfectly good fist that breaks everything.
because the axe doesn't break unless it hits a person. It's like got special, like our detective fellow is made out of you know, hydrophobic material. The axe is made out of like a sensing material that makes it only break when it touches flesh.
Well, it's got one of those. It's made of that self-dissolving hilts. You know, those ones where they're when they're introduced to organic matter, they decompose rapidly.
Sure, let's add some science.
Yeah.
This is me forgetting the controls. I managed to fuck about and then drop the axe.
Trying desperately to figure out the stomp. It needs to be the flipping the Dead Space stomp. You know, that the way you just go.
It's pretty similar. It's pretty similar.
It's not the same without you grunting it into every single kick.
That's true. So yeah, speaking of other traps, yeah, it's literally whole day, and the circle fills up, and then it's done.
I feel like it would be interesting if you held it for too long, then it would trigger.
Oh shit, I forgot about, we're gonna find another new type, well, sort of new type of trap that you actually have to do a thing to disarm. So you get to see that.
Sweet.
So there's a whole bunch of hiding places in here.
Okay, I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Yeah, oh.
Who's there?
No, don't shoot. I'm not one of them.
Vic.
I'm a doctor. Marcelo.
We've only seen this guy like 3 times.
Before it crashed, right?
Yes, we're lucky to be alive.
Have you seen anyone else?
My patient Leslie. I saw him running up ahead, but
Oh, fuck that kid.
come this way. Quietly, mind you.
And then he turns around the corner. It's a top! That's so a trap.
I just want to point out that how did Leslie, once we look through all this shit, like how did Leslie get to the other side of this?
Things chased me all the way into the village.
Because there's like a shit ton of haunted, man.
They're all over the place.
I feel like he probably walked by and they were like, "You're obviously weird as well." Yay!
That gate.
Friendship!
You're never going to catch me!
Too many to
See, now the door is closed.
One of us
Yeah,
could
that's
try to
true.
lure them away while the other gets.
What's kind of nice about these haunted is they're not the same. I don't show it off, but like because this cutscene is in engine, it's not a cutscene. The haunted that walk around basically kind of they walk in the same places, but that woman that we saw in the binoculars, she's been a policewoman like 2 out of 3 times that I've watched this cutscene.
Huh.
It's just like random haunted.
Ah! Damn them both thing. There is a crank on the terrace.
So basically, the doctor's gonna. This plan, by the way, makes no fucking sense. The idea is the doctor distracts the haunted while we get the gate open. Like, in theory, you know, well, that's an okay plan, right?
Right.
What actually happens is he distracts like 2 of them, and then we have to clear out the entire area by ourselves anyway.
What an asshole.
I know, right? Like, look at this.
Over here!
This is his distraction.
Here! Hey! Over here!
Also, that guy on the balcony has a sniper rifle, and doesn't shoot that guy. But if we try and go out, he'll shoot us in the face.
Killed.
No, apparently he will get himself killed. What the fuck? Also, I noticed that crank you were opening was just mostly spikes. Like those walls.
Yeah, it's basically like a trap thing that stop. It's basically a trigger to stop you getting into the next part of the level without talking to him. If you try and go out into that thing, the wall spikes drop down and stop you as well.
You having a good old breather?
No, we get a whole bunch of like him going off also triggers a bunch of haunted to come looking for us. So the easiest way to deal with it is to wait under this bed and then murder them.
Okay, cool.
Also, you get to see the power of an axe. Like, that guy's got an axe, but, like, compared to our axe, you'll see.
Well, he has to hold his with 2 hands like a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, here we go, baby. It's rock.
He's covered in... I noticed that he's covered in whip marks and looks like he's been hung. So, part of me says, oh, these are all ex-criminals and shit then.
No, because, like, the ones with the barbed wire. Like, that's not really...
You're right, yeah. Well, that guy there, though. He's got the hangman's noose.
I was gonna axe that guy, but then I was like, where's my axe? It's like, oh, I left it on the bed. So yeah, she comes back. I'm pretty sure I used the axe on her. Yeah, she just sort of knows where I am. Bam, that's what axes do.
Woof! That's impressive.
I feel like the axes are made out of that, like... You know Metal Gear Rising, right?
Yes.
You know Sundowner has, like, that tank reflecting armor that explodes?
Oh, yes!
Like, the axes are made of that.
The ceramic plates with explosives behind them.
Yeah.
That stuff is pretty cool. That would explain a bunch.
Fun fact, I didn't realize this guy was here. I was just kind of walked downstairs and I was like, oh, I guess there's a guy there.
I guess he didn't realize you were there though, so you're even now.
Yeah. Alright, let's go out the door. It's still fine. Ah, shit, it's locked now.
Oh. Dick.
I don't know why, I just find that funny, that that door locks for no reason.
There's the fucking doctor. It's like, well, I guess we don't need this anymore.
Also, excuse my moonwalking. The controls in Evil Within, like, I'm not gonna say they're bad, because I don't think they're bad, but, don't mind me.
Oh, you're covered in booze. You are soaked in wine now.
It's
really
very
jello
red wine. Really, like, bright red wine. Also, I don't know if you can recognize that sound that we can currently hear.
It's a guy fucking.
No, you've heard that guy before.
Oh, it's a chainsaw dude.
It is, it's the sadist, he's in the area.
Sweet.
We might get to have some fucking revenge.
You could throw some wine at him and cover him in weird jello.
See, I don't get why that door's locked, because it doesn't stop you. You can still go back into that like first area. It's not locked off or anything. There are multiple ways to get back there. It's just they're just like, yeah, but not through that door. Oh, so what I was gonna say about the movement, Evil Within's controls for the most part are pretty good, but moving very small distances or turning on a pit like on the spot just doesn't exist. Like Sebastian has too much momentum. Like if you try and like just slightly turn around, he'll like swing all the way around, almost like he's a ship.
Oh, God, what other game has that? Witcher, where you just never cease in motion ever.
Pretty much, yeah. So,
ooh,
there's a guy struggling behind there somewhere.
Let me guess. The moment that he sees you, though, that wall is no longer a problem.
Let's wait and find out. Why would they use a trope like that, Dan? God.
Haven't they like already done it as well? I'm not sure.
I was also like, can I just have this?
That would be nice. It's not. It's too long. It's not as awesome if it's too long.
Well, I feel like based on our previous like discovery, what we've actually worked out is oh no, see, he's chained up. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, nothing can go wrong then.
Yeah, based on our previous discovery with the axes, that one we are clearly a connoisseur, and for what worked out, that axe isn't made out of explosive ceramic. So, got a whole bunch of treasure trove up here, which is pretty nice. 1,000 green gel and
that bitch hiding a key.
Yep.
Oh fuck! Wow, that did not break like I thought it would break.
No, they kind of explode.
Well, not even that, like, and every piece immediately vanishes and the key is lying down on its side flat afterwards, like, well done, arsehole.
Yeah, it's true. I will say that some of the hiding places for those kind of statues get kind of silly. Not right now and not in the next chapter, but, like, soon, you start getting some real silly ones that are just like...
Hey, look, a trap.
Yeah. There's also a shortcut ladder that's basically completely pointless. It goes to where we were hiding under the bed.
Oh.
It's like super pointless.
Maybe you want to hide under the bed again. I don't know. If you leave and there are enemies still alive, do they follow you out here and stuff? Maybe that would be why.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like... that specific shortcut ladder just seems a bit pointless. It doesn't really shortcut.
Yeah. I just saw you go past a box and not fuck it up. I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
That's because box is so... I could punch these barrels, but I'm not. I'm also just like, can I just take this cleaver?
That looks... I thought that you were about to.
No, you can't.
Weird.
It's a shame. Oh, hey, that wall. Like, let's go say hi.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's nothing go wrong with that. Hey, look, an axe! You found an exploding axe. There's one right there. You walk past it there.
I don't think I noticed.
Oh, no. Huh.
See, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually didn't notice that there was an axe there, apparently.
That's a shame.
It's fine, I get more axes. You're about to see the other new trap mechanic thing, sort of.
A guy behind a wall? Motherfucker.
Yeah. You press a button and the sadist drops on you. From above.
Oh, is it a mimic? Is it like a mimic trap?
It's not a mimic, but it's a trap chest. You have to, like, hold A, and it starts slowly lifting the box. And if you fully open it, you get a bomb to the face, but you have to lift it enough for him to realize there's a bomb, and then you can disarm it.
Sweet.
So it's actually, you know, it's not difficult, but again, it's a thing that you kind of like, you know, it's a bit of interactivity.
Yeah, I actually got some more very useful agony crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I know, we still don't have a crossbow.
Yeah, not only that now, it feels like that one there immediately wastes the stuff that you found in that locker because it's now maxed you out.
It's fine, like I said, that stuff in the locker stays there permanently. Which is actually really useful because we can, yeah, we're just going to use matches, shoot them in the kneecaps and use matches. It's so much easier.
Fair enough.
It's really annoying though because you can only light someone on fire if they're on the floor. Which means if they get up quick enough, you can't even... Like, so long as you've started the match throwing animation, it'll go off and you can set them on fire. But if you don't quite get to the throwing animation, if they stand up, then he just stops throwing the match.
A headshot's not very helpful in this, or...
It's okay to start with, but they quickly start getting the classic game trope of, I have a mask on and now my face is bulletproof.
Oh, right. You mean the super Kevlar GIMP masks.
Yes, like... They even make ricochet sounds.
Twang?
Yeah.
How did that guy not hear that shit?
Oh, he's like super deaf. I mean, he didn't even hear this.
He looked like a business suit, man.
He did. He looks like he's got... There's another axe. He looked like he has like black rimmed glasses, but I don't think he actually does.
Oh, the old classy horn rings. Horned rims. I can words.
Wordsing is hard.
It's difficult as hell, especially after 4 Stellas and some whiskey.
It's fine.
It happens anytime I see my family. They get me drunk.
I mean, there are worse experiences to have with a family. Let's be honest.
And let's face it, they wouldn't be able to bear me sober.